Hi Chris, sorry it took a little bit longer than I thought to get this to you, but I wanted to show you on the left side the image that we left with when I saw you this week of how great your shot can be. See how nice this is? And there's a little bit of tweaking under the hood that we have to do to make sure that it's optimal, but this is a nice snapshot of where your shot is now, and then if you just elevate a little more, it's going to be kind of the big boy shot a few years from now when you are more filled in. Now here's the problem area. As we discussed, the issue is with your base, and we're going to also find a little problem over here with the base. So let's take a nice close look at what's going on. When your base is wobbly, what ends up happening is you compensate on the way up. And the second thing is when you knock this knee in, this elbow usually goes with it. So the perfect situation is to try to get, and that's why we're doing those squat drills, to open up your hips so that there's a groove that's created, particularly on this side is where you want to open it up so that you finish your shot more on the right side than down the middle. Because when you go down the middle, I'll show you what happens. Your hands go to war here, and you're going to see your left hand want to do too much with that ball. See the flick with your left thumb? And the ball goes bonkers and you can't figure it out. Okay, and the last little thing is, I think you move your head a little bit under your shooting arm. Okay, so we'll knock down these three things at a time. Number one is you have to get more ready, which is why you were walking around doing those squats. Okay, and you have to open that groove up. Okay, so that's where the squats will help. Once you get that groove open, you'll find that your elbow can fall into the slot or pretty close. I want to show you where you are degree-wise, which we did at the gym. Nice. 50 degrees on this one, so we want to get closer to 90. And a lot of those elbow drills will help, but the elbow drills don't act alone. The base is a really key part of supporting that elbow. Okay, so there you are again. Let's watch another one. Okay, so there it is, swinging the ball to the middle because your base is wobbly, and that's because you're growing a lot. Now the top of your shot looks good, it's just you want to have the least amount of errors going into that exit of the shot. So all the way up the line has to be a lot smoother so you can let it out with more consistency. So over here, the other little thing is a little bit of a jump forward. Not too much though. Let's see if it... Not too bad actually. So you don't have a lot to correct, and I think Coach Rose is doing a great job with you. Much better touch than I saw you last. There's a little kick forward there. Okay, let's see what else. See, that's nice. Really nice. A little kick forward, but I think it's between 6 inches and maybe a foot maximum. You'll be okay. So let's review. Let's get the good looking shot over here. Okay, so these two images sort of show you the optimal end of the shot. You got to work out the kinks. So number one would be do the base drills, those walking squats, and don't jump forward. So 2 is stillness. Really be still and loose, okay? Number 3, okay, we're going to do is get on the shot line on the right side. Okay, and that should remove the guide hand on itself, so it sort of will correct number 4, which is this guide hand issue. So make sure you stay on this side so that the guide hand minds its business. Okay, and then the last piece would be really important. Hold your follow through and just take a deep breath. Okay, the wrist drills that you did, I'm going to add that over here. I think it's actually related to this. So I'm going to add wrist right here. Get that wrist loose. So get your base, get your stillness, and you'll relax. Stillness causes you to relax. Get your shot line in your wrist. That guide hand should come off if you get on that shot line, so these two are related. Okay? And then if you hold your follow through, you're going to just stay looser. Just like nice and loose. Steph Curry's wrist is really supple. And I think if you just keep reminding yourself of these things and go through it, get your base, get your stillness, walk around with that base, that jump, that land, stay on the right side, okay, just be nice and relaxed and hold your follow through, and as you get stronger, your shot's going to get better. I think with every 6 months to a year, you're going to see a major improvement.